Hey YouTube, and thanks for watching Junkworks Garage. Well, this is a bit of a surprise buy for me. I really didn't think I'd ever buy the Milwaukee stuff, but to be honest, I've been looking for a specific tool, and the only one that really seems like it would function for how I want it to is the Milwaukee one. And I'll show you what that is a little later in the video, so hopefully you stick around to see that. But this, according to the box here, is $608 value. I got at Home Depot on the Black Friday sale. I'm hoping I can get this up soon enough to where you might be able to get that deal as well. If not, just realize they're going to start probably doing these kind of deals every type of holiday they possibly can. What I paid was $199 plus tax, and Home Depot shipped it to my door for free on that buy. So I was very happy because I got the tool I wanted. I have a couple other tools I can definitely use. In fact, I've been wanting this drill and driver for keeping in my house so that I can bring my rigid stuff out here. I've been using my rigid stuff only for like homeowner DIY kind of things, woodworking, fixing up my house, that kind of stuff. And I really like that setup for that. But in my garage, I've been using the Makita stuff, both the drill and driver. I just have been keeping it in my garage, and it works great. I really like this. I like the size and the weight of these. These are some of my favorite tools still to this day that I've ever bought, was these Makita ones. Only reason why I went with rigid was price. I couldn't really afford to keep buying the Makita stuff, and then I actually found a really good deal on some Makita batteries and bought a couple of those, so I've been able to keep these going in my garage for a while. They're definitely getting pretty beat up, so I would like to bring my rigid stuff out here because they're definitely more powerful than the Makita stuff as far as doing a lot of things. So between my Makita stuff and my rigid stuff, I'll have pretty much everything I need to do that I can use battery powered in my garage, including something that's in this kit that is the reason I bought this one. So inside this box was this, squished down obviously, and honestly I've opened it up just kind of looking to make sure their stuff was all in there that I wanted, and it was what I wanted. But it comes with the bag, it comes with your instructions for each tool in here, and it's got a flashlight, the drill, 2 batteries, a battery charger, the impact driver, and as well a sawzall, or this one's called hacksaw type tool. And everybody says that they wind up using this more than they think they will, so I haven't decided if I'm going to put this in my house or my garage. We'll have to see if I like cutting metal stuff with this or not. More than likely these 3 tools right here wind up in my house because they're very small and compact, and I can throw them in a drawer and forget about them unless I need them. And more than likely I'm going to buy a couple more batteries, probably for out here, from just the cheaper ones from Amazon. They seem to get pretty good reviews. I'll try them out, see what I like, if I like them or not. So later in the future, keep an eye out for that video. But the tool that I've been wanting is this right here, and it is the 12-volt electric ratchet. Now inside the bag here, so you don't lose it, this was just in a bag floating around inside the big bag. And this is for a 1/4 inch. So it's got a 3/8 inch here, and then an adapter for 1/4 inch, which is nice. I didn't know it was going to come with that. But it's the electric ratchet, or battery powered ratchet. I'm not even sure how I use it. There, it's got a lock, so there you go there. And then it's locked out. It has a reverse and forward, which is nice. So this is what I've been wanting in my garage for a while. Now the only reason I ended up with this kit was because this one tool right here almost would have cost me as much, and on Amazon it's a little cheaper. It would have probably cost me more if I would have bought it from Home Depot right now the way it is. Just this one, I think it was one battery and a charger, was not much more, not much less, I should say, than this whole kit right here. And like I said, I've been wanting a drill and driver to keep in my house that was smaller, and this is a nice small compact, which brings me back to this right here, and the reason I wanted this right here. Couple things: getting older, my hands are not functioning very well. I had a surgery on my right hand that did not go well, and it does not bend very well. These two fingers don't bend. Now you might say, well, why didn't you go buy the Makita one or the one from Rigid? Well, the batteries. They got a big giant battery. You have, it only takes this type of a battery. So imagine this on the back of this, basically hanging out in space, probably in it. By the looks of it, they kind of are down like that, and they're quite a bit longer, a lot wider and fatter. The heads are bigger. Everything about it is just huge. And when you're working on mechanical stuff, which is what I'm going to use this mostly for, it's down in an engine compartment or in a tight space, and this here could even be too big for a lot of places that I would be wanting a ratchet. Something that's got a battery this size on the back end of it and is bulkier, I just didn't see it working very well. It was one of those tools that if I would have bought it because I wanted the convenience, but I would have probably just left it in my toolbox 90% of the time because of the bulkiness. This is nice and easy to use. It's smaller, more of a normal ratchet size. I mean, obviously it's bigger through here, but to each their own. You're not ratcheting it. You just got to get this to where you need it, and it does the work after that. So that is why I went ahead and grabbed this kit. It was purely for this tool right here. And then when I saw that they had the $199 sale, I had to grab the whole thing. So there you go. Now you know. You can choose to do what you would like to do. I know this isn't a review so much as just a, hey, look at what tools I just bought. But there's a reason behind it, and I think this is going to be nice to have in the house, and that also frees up my Rigid tools to bring out here and be able to use for a lot of more mechanical stuff as well. So I am a happy camper, and surprisingly Milwaukee has figured out that their tools for the most part aren't good enough for the prices they want for them. And unless this was on sale like this, there's no way I would have paid, I wouldn't have paid over $300 for this kit, and you're never going to find it for that. That I know. I know this is at least $300 worth of tools, probably closer to $5 or $6. I don't know. Like I said, on the box it says $608 value. So you can choose for yourself, figure that out for yourself, but I was pretty happy. Oh, and the flashlight. I don't know if I really said anything about that. It's definitely a last but not least. I got to figure this out. It works pretty good. I've tested it out. It's got the thing. I don't see it sitting very well. I mean, it's sitting here on a nice sturdy surface, but it's still a little top heavy even with the battery down there. And those batteries, that's the one downside. These batteries are tiny, so you're not going to want to set, but it might work. We'll see. It's not like if it tips over it's going to really hurt anything. But I am very happy. We will see how well this works down the road. You'll definitely be seeing this in a lot of videos. The rest of these things, I'll probably use them when I need them, and down the line maybe I'll have a review on them. But in the same case, I'm really getting done with a lot of my homeowner stuff, and when I'm done, I'm going to be pretty well done. I won't have I'm hoping not to have a whole bunch of building stuff in my house anymore or anywhere else. But there's always a screw that needs to be driven, and these are the best possible thing you can do to buy for yourself for driving a screw. Now get out there and get your junk working. Thanks for watching Junk Works Garage, where I'm proud to say I'm a jack of all and master of none. You all have a good one.